All right, so Reason leaves TDE. So I made this post in regards to Reason leaving TDE. I don't think anyone is surprised that Reason is leaving TDE. If you are surprised, I would assume the reason why you're surprised is that you're surprised that TDE let him go. But I think it's for the best. I mean, we all saw what happened with Reason and a TDE executive named Musa on the Back on Fig podcast. It was just a terrible show of professionalism by TDE, by Musa. And this kind of just plays into my whole downfall of TDE video that I did years ago. Y'all said I was tripping. Y'all said, Kendrick doesn't drop records because he doesn't want to. He doesn't have anything to talk about. He has to live his life. I'm trying to tell y'all, I was trying to tell y'all back then, it's not that these artists don't have anything to talk about. It's not these artists, SZA, Absol, Kendrick, they don't want to drop music. They just don't drop music because it takes them 5-6 years to release music. It's something going on at TDE. And I still hold this true. This is why when Drake did the push-ups track, I said, this is a great angle. It's a great angle to attack Kendrick from the top dog perspective, because that's not really something that people touch on. And there's definitely something going on there. I don't know what, but there's something going on. So anyways, Reason leaves TDE. I said, this is not a surprise. I think Reason should go on a Currency/Wayne type mixtape run. What do I mean by that? I'm talking about 5-6 mixtapes per year for the next 2 years to find out where his fan base is, who his fan base is, and then so after that mixtape run, he can go ahead and push hard in that fan base's direction once he identifies them. Now, everyone knows what Currency did with the mixtape game and what he currently continues to do. We talk on 4 or 5 mixtapes a year just on the regular. But back during his prime, his heyday, man, 8, 9, 10 mixtapes a year. We know what Wayne did with the Squad Up mixtapes back in the day. The point in Reason's career where he should focus on quantity, at least for the next 2 years. I say this because Reason, even though the TDE thing didn't work, what's working in his favor is that he has name recognition because he was signed to a major label, being TDE. So people know who he is, even if they haven't heard his music. There's name recognition. A lot of independent artists don't have that. And I assume that Reason is going to be independent, after what happened at TDE. I don't see Reason going and signing to another major label. Maybe Empire, who's indie, or maybe just, starting his own label. But being the independent artist, he has name recognition. So he should capitalize on that. I think the worst thing Reason can do right now is to be like, is take a break. Like, I need time to focus on my music, to focus on my family, career. Like, I just need to take a break from it all. I'll see you guys. And here he goes, and he takes a 6-month, 7-8 month, year, 2-year long break. Bro, people will forget you. And especially someone like Reason, where when he was on TDE, he wasn't like a fan favorite or anything. He has his fans, but people forgot about him while he was on TDE as well. It's not like, and we can say that's TDE's fault. We can say that's Reason's fault. We can say a combination of the two, but it's not like people were just salivating over a new Reason release like people do with Kendrick, did with Kendrick on TDE, like people do with Schoolboy Q. So the worst thing Reason can do right now is not strike while his name is still in the headlines associated with a major label. I said Reason, same thing I just said right now. He was signed to TDE, so he has the benefit of name recognition. A lot of indie artists don't have that. He needs to strike while people still know who he is and while people still remember him. Now, I think there's a part of me that does believe that Reason caught the raw side of this TDE thing. He signed with TDE, 7 years ago? And he signed at a time where people were clamoring for new Kendrick music. Like 7 years ago, that's like 2017, that's when Damn came out. And then from Damn all the way until now, there's only been one Kendrick album. Reason is his fan base would be more so the Kendrick fans. That's like the easiest conversion rate for Reason. It's easier to convert a Kendrick fan into a Reason fan than it is a SZA fan or a J-Rock fan into a Reason fan. You guys get what I'm saying? So because people were, during that time, they wanted Kendrick music so bad, but what TDE would do is instead of dropping Kendrick, they would drop Zakari. They would drop Lance Skywalker. They would drop Punch. Didn't Punch come out with an album during that time? They would drop Reason. And it's like, it's not getting the same love that it would get as if when TDE had their normal release schedules, like 2010, 2011, where Kendrick was dropping yearly or every 2 years, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, Absol, that was the rotation. So he kind of caught the raw end of the deal there. And I think just in terms of style, I think we all think that Reason can rap. You can't say dude can't rap. I think he just needs to find his fan base. And I think TDE was maybe a logical thing to think, like, yo, TDE is going to work out. Or I know a lot of people say Dreamville. But the way TDE's, whatever's going on there, they don't allow their artists to drop, that much. Maybe it's the investment cost that it takes to put into the album. Hey, as executive, we don't want to take the investment. We would just rather keep making music off your back catalog, and we're sitting good. We don't have to spend any money. I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know what it is, right? I think Reason's rap style is good, but I don't think that a lot of people recognize that. I don't think a lot of people recognize specifically that Reason he can rap on any beat. And especially if he's a feature on a song, he can take the shine away from the main artist. He can really shine on features. But his rap style, I think, I almost think he came out at the wrong time. Like, Reason should have came out like in 2009 through 2013. Like, during the blog era, to like 2008, let's call it. From 2008 to like 2013. During the blog era, like, Reason would have been very popular during the blog era, rapping how he currently raps. I mean, that's not his fault. I think TDE just wasn't a good match. I don't think really, if you're an artist on TDE or thinking about signing to TDE, I don't even know if that's the right place for you to be. Kendrick's not even there anymore, and Kendrick is like the main reason why a lot of people care about TDE. If not Kendrick, then Black Hippie. I think this is good for Reason, but I think he definitely should not take a break from music. I think he should do the opposite. Quantity, mixtapes. Find you a producer, lock in with him. Find another producer, lock in. Do 2 albums, 2 mixtapes. Put them out, flood the market. Drop one in a month. Give us a month, drop another one. Take a month break, drop another one. Drop videos in between. It's like, I don't know if y'all remember when Rick Ross was beefing with 50 Cent. Rick Ross, number one, he got destroyed in that beef. Like, 50 Cent completely clowned him. He had Rick Ross's baby mother all over the magazines. It was just like a complete dismantling of Rick Ross. That's how we know Rick Ross was a CEO. We know all this damning stuff about Rick Ross because of 50 Cent, the beef with 50 Cent. Any normal artist, their career would have been over, right? But Rick Ross single-handedly saved and salvaged his music career by staying musically relevant. What did Ross do kind of during and immediately after that 50 Cent beef? Ross was dropping mixtapes. He was dropping music videos, even low budget. It was low budget music videos. I don't know if you guys remember Mafia Music 1. There's Mafia Music 1, low budget music videos, where Rick Ross was flooding the internet. He was flooding us. Flooded, as he shows the iced out watch, flooded. He was flooding us with new music and visuals. Even if the quality wasn't as, album quality, what you would put on your magnum opus, he was flooding us. And he salvaged his own career single-handedly by remaining musically relevant. I think Reason he's at a point where he needs to, I don't say needs to, this man's career. I think he should lock in, start dropping mixtapes and the work ethic, put out the music and keep doing it. Do it for more than 1 year, do it for 2 years. Really keep your name in people's face, because it's in our face right now because of the TDE and Major Label Association. But if you don't do this, if you take a break or you take too long, people are going to forget you. I also said I believe Reason should invest in indie features. Invest in, because I think Reason as a feature artist, people will really start to see the value in him, which will make people check out his music. Then if he's always dropping new music and then he has these features here and there that he's invested in, there's always going to be something new to check out, and it's just going to build fanfare, and then Reason is going to have a better idea of who his fans are. outside of his TDE association. He's going to figure out, okay, these are my fans. This is where they are. Now, after those 2 years, after the mixtape run, now for my albums, my project, my merch, I can kind of focus it and cater it to these guys, these fans, girls, and everything. So I said Reason should invest in indie features. Guys like Spitta is Currency, Mozzie, Burner, Rex Life Raj, forged that lane for himself. I think Reason will work really good with Rex Life Raj. Burner and Mozzie signed to Empire, which is where Reason might end up. Currency, it seems like he's willing to collab with anybody, with a lot of people, as long as you good people. Get your name out there, Reason. Reason, if you're watching, bro, trust me, drop. Like Drake said on Push-Ups and Family Matters, drop, 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 drop. Don't let a week or 2 weeks or a month pass and you have not started dropping music. Crazy. Because people forgot you on TDE. And I'm not saying it's like I don't like Reason. I'm saying just facts. People forgot you while you were on TDE. People will forget about you. They will forget you even quicker as an independent artist. You have the name recognition. You still have the clout from TDE. Use that right now. Start dropping mixtapes, projects, drop them, EPs, and just keep flooding us for 2 years. The extra money you get, invest in features. Spitta, Burner, who's big in NorCal. Everybody knows Burner. Cookies, the dispensary, that's Burner. You see people with the cookie sweatshirt, that's Burner. Everybody knows Burner in California. Mozzie, Rex Life Raj, these established indie guys who will allow you to feature with them, without having all these industry connections. Man, get in there. Drop a feature. You kill features. You good on features. And then when their fans go and check for you because you killed it on the feature, they're going to see all the new shit you've been dropping. You're super active. They know you kind of from TDE, but now they're really getting to know you as your own artist. So that's all I got to say on that. Even Dead in Hip Hop agree. Shout out to Dead in Hip Hop. I definitely agree with this. Reason, was dropping freestyles back to back prior to this. So he definitely knows he has to keep eyes on himself. Needs to keep that going and try getting it in front of other fan bases with features. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying also. Him and Cause stole the show, no pun intended, on that Revenge mixtape. And that's facts. And that's facts. Freestyles are important, but I don't want Reason to end up like somebody like Simba, who's only known for like their top 97 freestyles. So I have a thing with Simba because how he was, speaking about Nas. But that's a whole different video. But I don't want him just to be a guy that's just known for going on radio and freestyling. He can hop on it. He's great at his verses, and I think he makes good songs, Reason. This is the time. So anyways, that's all I say about that. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.